Hey guys, what's up? Just looking at making one of the very first of hopefully many YouTube videos for West Coast gamers. So, a little bit about myself. I'm Teasdale, just part of a local game store, West Coast Gamers, as you're probably well aware if you're here. I mainly dabble on Magic Online and Pauper and a bit of draft, so hopefully we're going to start with one of my favourite decks at the moment. It's not a bad one. I think it's pretty good against Affinity, so let's hope we can take down the Nemesis while also leaving them with no lands. But a little bit about this deck. It's based off a deck that I've seen built by Snapball. Credited to him for the deck. I've just made a couple of small changes. Nothing radical. Cut a Ponder for a second Dawnbridge Cleric. And that is pretty much the changes I've made, apart from the sideboard changes. Put a little bit more hate in focusedly just for Affinity. And see, we've got the 4 Evoke, the 4 Dust to Dust, and the 3 Bebs. And that's pretty much the only changes I've made. So, a little bit about the actual deck. So what it plans to do, it's a control deck, using obviously counterspell, a couple of removal spells. And basically what it tries to do is it tries to use Angelic Renewal and Ephemerate to cheat out Evoke creatures for cheap and gain advantage that way. So either Muldrifter, Ephemerate, or Angelic Renewal to draw 4, or make an army of birds. Using Later Dinner to bring them back in the late game. We can obviously also do Archaeomancer Ephemerate loops, which are always fun to play. The mana base is fairly straightforward. A lot of basics. Tranquil Coves, couple of Chanceries. And that is pretty much it really. There's nothing too much about it to dive into really, other than it is purely sideboard for Affinity. There's a couple of Holy Lights, a couple of good shots in there, just to try and shore up some amount of aggro. But let's hope we can verse 5 Affinities and win all 5 with them having no lands. That's what we're hoping for. So let's see how this goes and jump in round 1. Here we are in round 1. Obviously, looking at this opener, it is an easy mulligan. Well, I guess we're going to 5. It's a good start. Give the opponent the good luck, have fun, and he has kept 6, so we are going to 5 obviously, and this is passable. So obviously we are keeping this. We are probably sending back the Ephemerate and probably the Island. It is mana hungry, but I just feel like the Journey can keep us in, and so I think we need to keep some form of renewal Ephemerate, and I just think the renewal's just that little bit better because we can play it early. That's bad, but I'm still going to lead on Tranquil. And this guy is playing black. I would put it on blue-black fair here, but getting a swamp that early seems rather interesting. And he puts 1 card in the top 1 card. Oh. Tranquil Cove. I will just lead on Preordain here. Journey, Preordain. They're not great. But a Journey could look at answering a Spell Stutter, a Gangle. I think we topped up. I'll top both of these, and I'm just going to play the Tranquil Cove here. Thrive an Isle. For white. Oh. Okay. We may be against the Esper version of this. We don't need another white source, so we're just going to get an island. Could have a prohibit up, which I think I'm fine with if he wants to prohibit this. Yeah, he does not. He has F6. So I think we may, looking at this mana base currently, I would put him on the Esper build of this. I've no other idea what else it could be. Yeah. So he's just straight up evoking this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he kinda... It's really annoying. So I guess we just bin both of these. That's obviously getting sacked. It's probably gonna get last breathed. Later dinner, I should say, not last breathed. Dawnbringer. On the assumption that I think this is going to get late to dinner, I'm actually quite happy to just exile it from the graveyard. They usually only run 2 of those at maximum, so it's a good angle of attack for the deck for us. So I'm fine. Obviously, it's fine with sacrificing this. Do I want? I probably don't want to trigger this. It does get rid of the chainers, which is nice, but I think I need a Mole Drifter to get me back into this game because obviously I'm only on. And he can't prohibit. Oh, it stands for blue. Never mind. That's fine. Can't do nothing about that. So I don't think we are losing this game, but Mole Drifter. I'm gonna play this out. So I just want to be if I do get more milked, I just do want to be able to cast my spells here. Yeah, I'm just gonna count this. Just can't be having this game about that. Again, I'm just gonna play out my lands here. Sure. I expected as much, but can't really do anything about it. It's now just all about the Monarch. So he has 6 cards in hand and he's only used 1 counter spell. Based on the list I've seen, they do run 3 counter spells and 1 prohibit. Interesting. Okay, answer. Sure. Counter spell. I'll give this a turn. Give it another draw step. Sure. Currently no ephemerate or ephemerate mana. But interestingly decided to play the Angelic Running a lot as well. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna get buried here. I'm just gonna concede to save time. So there's not a lot to bring in really. The Holy Lights don't do anything. Obviously doesn't kill the birds. Good Shots is a bit irrelevant. Four Dust are just obviously irrelevant. Revoke's not the worst, but it's worse in this than it is against the mirror. Because obviously you don't have Angelic Renal and Journeys to hit. You've basically just got the Angelic Renals. Babe obviously does nothing. So I'm just going to run it back. I don't think this is the greatest of matchup. Obviously they've got so much... They've got worse mana than us, is the main thing. But they do have a lot better removal. As you see, the mana was a bit clunky there. They only had the one white source. At least we know what we're against for this Ponder. This is fine. I'm just going to turn on Ponder into Ash Baron Chancery, hopefully. Probably have to discard at that point. But the Mournwelk is a good addition for this kind of matchup. It just adds so much, like a different angle of attack. Ash Barons, Muldrifter. I'm gonna keep the Muldrifter. Yep, do this. Yep, do this. So we just want island. Let's see, complete. Probably going to be a long one, hopefully. Chance is fine. Dispel's not the worst either. So yeah, I'm just gonna, most likely if he plays something, I'm just gonna counter it. I don't think it really matters too much what it is. Just gonna white source here, just for the second white. Cool. I'm just gonna play this out. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep hitting my land drops here. I'm not gonna commit the Muldrifter. Like the Prohibit, it doesn't hit, and the Counterspell it can't cast, but obviously it does have access to cast down, which I obviously don't want to happen when I Muldrifter Ephemerate. 1, 2, 3, 4 is probably just gonna. Okay, I'm happy to just counter this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can tap out for a Muldrifter, that is fine. But I think he's probably just going to later to do this. So then do I draw 4? Hold up the spell? Probably what I do. If I tap like this, I can keep Tranquil and Ephemerate open. Yep. So then draw 2. Ephemerate. Another 2. Cool. Renewal's not bad. We're only discarding a card. So we don't want to discard any of the renewals, don't want to discard the Muldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 white sources. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably going to discard this island. Might be a bit greedy, might come back and bite us, but I think that's fine. I'm probably not going to fight over any of... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to fight over this. I don't think. Or am I? Well, I guess he could Prohibit, which I think's fine. This means he's more likely to tap out as well. This means my stuff resolves. Like, I'm fine if this... Yeah. Cool. Renewal. Renewal. Hold up counterspell. I think obviously we're pretty far ahead. Renewal's fine. The black again. Probably chain is here. Maybe not. I'm happy to just count this. So I'm going to hit for 2. So what I kind of want to do, 1, 2, 3, is this. I'm going to evoke this Mold Drifter first of all, and then I want to okay, and then I want to trigger one of the Angelic Renewals. Draw 2 more. It's not a bad one. So he's got 4 cards in hand. So I can let something resolve, which I think is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's only got 1 more soul. So I actually don't mind doing this. Exile tag card from graveyard. Exile tag card from the graveyard and exile the 2 souls. So I can play Chancery here, bounce the planes, which I think is fine. Or I just filter away a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I just play Chancery. Fine, don't discard, got a renewal up. Doing pretty good. So 4 cards in hand. Has he got another soul? Is this a Mournwelk? One, two, three, four, 5. 5 mana. Oh, he's holding up black to, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna try and rip my hand apart with a Ephemerate. So we we get rid of Ash Baron's Mold Drifter, I think. Cool. I'm going to be left with 1 card in hand here, which I think is fine, because I'm assuming he's going to Ephemerate this, so then discard the 2 lands, in case he doesn't have an Ephemerate. He does. So I definitely discard the Mold Drifter, that's no problem at all. But I can Archaeomancer to do the loop. Archaeomancer loop, which is fine. And also Journey to journey this. I think if I get the Archaeomancer, this just sets it up, because even if I do I just want to try and draw more cards just to get out of this. That's nice. Draw off turn. Got 2 cards in hand. And he's F6'd. Sure. Easy. have the Angelic Renewal up, Ephemerate obviously. He has no target for the Ephemerate, it's gone. It's nice. Yeah, that the Muldrifter Ephemerate was pretty nice. Muldrifter is fine, can't do anything about that. I'm not really that fussed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see though, this mana base is just really clunky. Like he's only just got access to being able to Muldrifter and that's fine. Nice. So I think we go for an Ephemerate. Do we? First of all, I think we attack. It's probably our best bet. Yeah, as expected. Oops, clicked on those the wrong way. But, I'm gonna trigger this. Getting on my birds. And basically I'm just going to hold up Ephemerate counterspell. He's only got 3 cards in hand, so I'm not too concerned. But the mana base on this is its biggest problem. He's only had access to 1 black, and then he's had to like tap a lot of his white sources, etc. to go anywhere. That's fine. Don't. So I'm just going to send them all, minus the Archaeomancer. It's fine. He can hit a bird if he wants. He might have Suffocating Fumes. But yeah, just trading a Muldrift is fine. And then I'm going to go second main, and I'm just going to exile this Muldrifter. He's probably going to counterspell it, because I think his out is... Nope. Okay. Curious what his hand could be. Yeah, as you can see, not the fastest of players, but I'm definitely just trying to talk to exactly what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I don't think this matchup is too bad. You just need to know what the important cards are. And basically their deck, all you have to do is try and rely on them not being able to double spell, because the mana base is just so bad. And then just pull ahead that way. Be interesting to see if we can take it down game 3 anyways. Not with a hand like that. So I'm shipping this. Oh dear. I am going to keep this, however. And I'm going to bottom the soul. Am I bottoming the soul? I'm probably bottoming the last breath, actually. So yeah, it's really, really bad, especially if he kept 7. Just going to do this now too. Save time. Yep. Yep, preordain. So yeah, I'm going to lead on Ponder here. Just want to see more cards. Try and get a basic. Those are all fine. I think top in the same order. Just play Chancery. Nope. Evoke a Muldrifter. Great. So yeah, I'm just gonna play Island. I'm just going to pass down. I'm just going to keep getting islands here because I don't think I'm going to ephemerate soul anytime soon. So I'm just going to put it in. Muldrifter. So I don't want the second soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If I get a land, yeah, I think I do this. I just now need to keep drawing lands to then basically Muldrifter in a hold up counterspell and Elated in a hold up counterspell, and that is pretty much it. I'm just going to hope that my hand doesn't get absolutely torn to shreds. Elated enough. So yeah, I'm just going to try and counterspell this, and he's probably got a dispel if he's gone for it now. If he's got it, he's got it. Oh. Cool. At least he's tapped out as such. So. Get another island here. I maybe should get a plains there, but I just want to represent counterspell here. It's not a massive amount. I also could have just played the Ash Barrens to then Chancery into Evoke Muldrifter to later dinner it next turn, which probably was not a bad shout. But again, I don't really want to get my hand ripped apart, and I feel like if I do represent counterspell, he's not gonna go for a more play. 7 cards in hand, so I gotta hope this resolves. I don't think it will. Counterspell, sure. If he goes counterspell here into effectively more milk, I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, I just kind of gotta hope more milk is not in his hand. They usually do run 2. So it's not highly likely, but nice. Yeah, not getting the white sources kind of screwed me here, but I can't really play around counter magic at this point now. I'm missing too many land drops. He's played 2 counter spells. 1 counter spell in this spell, so yeah. Cool. Oh. Yeah, at this point I'm just going to get buried. To be fair, he probably should have tapped this one to then bounce, to then rename white, but I guess could be wrong. So my basic plan cycle is for a white. Let's see if he's got another one. It resolves. Yes. Cool. So yeah, basically I just don't want to get more milk out of this game now. I've used both late to dinners. Obviously he gets to do his card draw engine. Here's the Mornwelk. Sure. So I think I don't have. Obviously, I think we're past the point of Dawnbridge being relevant, and I feel like I need this. I need double Archaeomancer in case he does have another counter spell. He's probably going to ephemerate. I think at this point I actually have to ephemerate in response. He's got a kill spell here, which makes sense. I do still get a draw too, which is what I want out of it anyways. I just need cards to pitch to the Mornwelk because I think the Archaeomancer is my way to victory. So I'm just going to send yes to this. Okay. Ephemerate fizzles. That resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so. Again, Muldrifter's gone. He still does have double blue open, so I'm going to keep both Archaeomancers. If he has another, yeah. This is basically over. I have no late dinners left, and I've now got no Archaeomancers, so I've basically got no way to Archaeomancer loop. So I'm just getting buried. I will play this out because I haven't versed this deck much, so. I don't think he's blocking it, he's taking 2. I can't really do much, so. But I do think this card is very good for this deck. Obviously the cast downs are also really good. Instant speed removal is definitely what the deck wants. He shouldn't exile a card here. Yeah. Yeah. He's managed to ephemerate, basically, not almost ephemerate loop, but pretty close. So, but this card is very good for this deck, and I do feel like there is a potential that it could be like a sideboard card for the mirror if the mirror does become more popular. But the mana base is just so bad to be straight up Esper. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, just gonna wrap it up. See you guys for round 2. Hey guys, we're back for round 2. So we're against the good old Cooper the Red. So I think this is a fine keep. The deck is very, very mana hungry. It's very, very weak. I'm hoping he's not playing Affinity, but I'm gonna keep this. Play a couple of land drops, play Period in. That is my game plan. I think it's fine. It's not amazing. Definitely not a hand I'd wish for, but let's play mono red. Okay. Island. Island Preordain. Counterspell's a bit slow, don't need another land. The land can definitely go to the bottom. The counterspell is a bit slow. Is it worth topping though? So what am I scared from mono red goblins? Goblin Grenade. I need to obviously be thinking of that at some point. The Dawnbridge Cleric does Stonewall for quite a while, especially against the 2/2s, the cohorts. So it's not the worst pickup to kind of protect that and buy me time. But I also do think I can do better. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Well, it's one way of kind of doing better. Yep. The life gain lands definitely help here, so I don't need to be drawing more lands though. So, 6 cards in hand, so he's most likely going to be stuck on one land though. So, he's going to be making 2 2/1s. So, yes, I think I just Ash Barons here, cycle for another island, play said island, and I'm just going to Dawnbringer to gain 2 life. So yeah, as long as he's stuck on mana, he's basically only making 1 spell a turn. So these are just going to be 2/1s. So hopefully this basically can brick wall. If he wants to bolt it, obviously that's fine. Conscripts, sure. So they're 2/1s. Then he can't attack. Cool. Nice. So, Predator. Look for a renewal or an ephemerate. It's fine. Bottom of the line we don't want. Top the ephemerate. 1, 2. So I'm going to a 4th land drop, 5th land drop next turn. That's untapped. So just trample gold pass. Cool. This is where the counter spell would have been nice. Obviously, I'm just buying time, but again, I think it's fine. We're still representing counter spell as well, which is almost as good as any. Sack a goblin, tag reduce for something. Sure. So these gonna attack. I'm gonna block this. If he wants to sack a goblin to try and buff this to kill it, I think that's fine. I either let it go or I can ephemerate it, which I think is fine. Like, I'm happy. Like, this is still trading a guy. Yeah, that is fine. I'm not worried about that at all. Muldrifter. He's still stuck on one land. So do I need to commit the Soul Ephemerate? I don't mind that line. It just completely brick walls him, which is fine. Or do I just hard cast a Muldrifter? I like the Soul line. Cool. Whew. Not bad, not bad. So, yeah, I think he was just stuck on one land there. Obviously only casting one spell a turn is definitely a problem for him. So I don't think we want the Sentinels. I don't think the game is about that. And I don't want the game to be about that. One counter spell is fine to cut because I don't think we're going to really have time, especially when the Beb's coming in. This spell's a bit weird because the powerful spells are, you know, the Goblin Grenades and the collateral damages, etc. They're obviously all instant speed. Probably a renewal. Like the Holy Lights and the Gut Shots are a bit weird also. Because they do run a lot of the 2/2s, the 1-mana 2/2s. But then again, they also run a fair few 1/1s. I think they're worth bringing in. Probably a Soul goes 1 late to dinner. Maybe I want both because he's probably going to bring in Rebs. Or Pyros, I guess. I think we can cut the Dispel. 1 Ponder and then Dispel. We are bringing in Bebs, which are functionally the same. I think that's fine. Let's see how this goes. These one lands. I think I keep this. I think this is fine, especially on the draw. And I've got 2 preordains to look for some lands. Another one? Yeah. Cool. Always with the term on it. Ragavan. It's got 2 lands. Yep. It's gonna hurt. Ow. Got a Ponder. Ephemerate, the Metal Blast. Island. Then we preordain the Ephemerate away. And then we top the Beb. If he's paying for the Echo, that's fine, but I doubt he does. And he just lets it die. Which is kind of good for us with the Holy Light. Does obviously mean we take more damage. Yeah. I just want to play more. Maybe not that much more, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm 4. With 2 cards in hand. Ouch. Oh dear. Deck definitely hits hard. So. We can kill that. So, if our Dawnbridge card got 6, this guy blocks this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm tapped out. Obviously, Goblin Grenade's a problem. But then I can Ponder, try and hit a land and do the same, or I can Ponder to then Blue Elemental Blast this, take 1, 2, 3, and hope this can attack. Isn't the worst. What are my other options? I need to hit a land up to Holy Light next turn, right? If he plays a creature, then I just die if I Ponder. But if I don't bring him and he plays 1 creature, then I don't die. Yeah. I think we've lost this game, but like it was actually pretty close. I think. I imagine if I just kept hitting land drops and didn't have to If I hit 2 runner land drops here, I'd probably be fine. Maybe I should have bombed a bit, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No cards, so I got a 1. This dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3 guys attacking. Maybe I'll try that. Just need more stuff to do in the early turns. Okay, I think this is fine. No white. Obviously got a preordain to help find that. Cool. It's actually quite nice because I would have wanted the journey in the Archaeomancer. Foundry? No, of course. The only time he doesn't have the foundry is the time I have the good shot. Okay, so we basically on cycle for a white. Play the one he knows about. Burning tree, sure. Jesus, what is this start, man? This is not good. Oh my God. Wow. 2. I think I'll get another planes here just because I have so many white cards in my hand. Right, so Luna Island, Journey of Burning Tree. So 3 cards left in hand. So he's probably not going to play for the War Marshal. If he does, that's fine by me. Nope. Yeah, it's a big problem with obviously the fact that we've had to dedicate 8 sideboard slots for Affinity just because it's so popular. Basically, obviously losing out on Stonehorns and other anti-aggro tools. Sure. It's quite awkward though, I think. I think that's got to get journeyed. Obviously gives itself +1/+1. Effectively killing a goblin anyways. I guess. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 potential damage here with 1 card in hand if he. So what I do is I journey this. This is obviously his reach effectively, which is fine. Hopefully what's stranded in his hand is something like a Pyroblast or something. So basically this is, so my plan is obviously to do this, hope he doesn't have a reach and he's got something like a Pyroblast stuck in his hand. Then it means he can only hit me for 3 next turn. If he hits me for 7, I think I'm not okay, but I think it's fine. And then I have to renewal to then basically soul to try and stabilise from that way, and just hoping he can't attack. And that's effectively what we have to do. So I hope he can only hit us 3 here. Hissing Iguana. Wow. Oh wait. That's a good one. It's for 7. Yep. Puts it to 4. Which also means a collateral damage is lethal as well. So then all we do is we have to evoke this. Oh. Okay. That's even. Wow. Yes. That's not good. I didn't realise that was symmetrical, but still, 2 card in hand. We are probably dead, but especially with if this trades as well, it'll see it. Well. So there we have it. I think we played it well. I just don't think it's a good matchup. I don't think many aggro decks for this deck are quite good. Just because I think they can be, but I just think you dedicate that many slots at the moment for affinity that I just feel like you kind of giving up on any aggro deck. But anyways, that's that. Currently 0-2. See you guys in round 3. Hey guys, we're back for round 3. Let's hope we can turn this into a positive 3-2. We're against the Squirtle, the Aeon's Torn. Last time I versed him he was on affinity, so that probably means we're going to lose this game if he is. But I do think... I think this is a keep. You can't turn a hand down, especially how mana hungry this is in 2 cards, which would... Well, it's definitely not an affinity. Just got to play these lands out. I'm just going to wait till I find out what he's on to decide where I want to ponder. He's probably on burn. Cool. Could be also on mono red Kiln Fiend, which is also possible. Angelic Renewal Plains Preordain. So we don't want the land. Do we want the renewal? Probably not. I think I'm happy to just shuffle this. Yes. Cast spell's fine. That land drop. Yep. Cannonade. Yeah, so he's on mono red. Mono red Kiln Fiend. It's fine. Bit of an awkward hit for him, but hey ho. So we're gonna lead on Ponder. late to dinner, soul, transferring. I do think they're fine. I don't think they're the worst options. Because we can play island, hold up counter spell, which I don't mind. I don't want to draw a chancery, and then later dinner, then soul, and then I'm happy to shuffle. Happy to not shuffle, and then just keep up counter spell, and then I can shuffle away, draw the later dinner, shuffle away the land, and ponder again while holding up counter spell. I think it's fine. I don't think he's obviously gonna be playing the cannonade unless he's got literally nothing else to do, which again I think I'm fine with. That I don't like. So basically we just got to counter that. We don't want two of those in play, they're just gonna get, yep. So kinda gonna shuffle here. We're gonna get a island. We're gonna ponder, we're gonna get a journey. Last breath is also fine. So this, no to shuffle. Last breath this way we can. He could have a mutagenic, but it's F6. It's good. Cool. It's gonna hurt. I am tapped out, so he might have lethal. He might go for it here. TPR. Ow. Takes 6. Sure. So. So I have 2 options here, so I can basically double Dawnbringer is really an option, gaining 4, which isn't bad. I've also then got blocks. Does Anger give trample? Target creature gains trample and plus expert, so right. Which is fine, they are 1/3s, so I'm not too concerned. But then if I do that, then I still want to get an untapped land next turn. Which there's a Tranquil Cove currently on top, so that doesn't help. So I think I ship this, shuffle it, Cove away, get a Plains, and then just gain 4. Like, it's not great. Like, I can block this. I would like a I would like a land, untapped land, which means I can have Chaomancer Last Breath, the Flame Breather. Like, he's still got a lot of cards in hand as well. So yeah, well, I'm getting through this turn, so you can fire away. So it's getting pro white, that's fine. Mutagenic, sure. Squeeze that 3 damaging to 8. Sure. Pain costs. Lightning bolt me to 5. With a lightning bolt? Yeah, sure. Nice. What are we drawing in top land? We were. Okay, so beds are good. Holy lights are bad. Good shots are bad. That's pretty much where we're at. Don't really want to be Palace Sentinels in. We don't want to be Solan. I don't think is where we want to be. We do need to kill them, so we do need some amount. I think the removal's fine. Maybe we. No, I think the renewal's better than a soul. Like, they are clunky if we draw multiple, but drawing one to go into Muldrift is probably what we want. I think it's fine. I think we'll try running this back. This is fine. Again, just lead on Tranquil. We do have the Beb. Obviously, they've got. We now have access to Pyros. So we'll ponder now, see how aggressive. No, not aggressive at all. I actually don't really like any of this. 2 lands is fine, but we only really need the 1 for the time being. And Dawnbringer is just not it. Yes, I'd like a shuffle. That is much better. I'm gonna hold this up. I'm gonna hold up a Bev in case he Kiln Fiends or in case he Flame Breeders. Like, I know. Yeah. Just got to count this. So I'm just gonna play this. Fetch Blends. And then Ponder. So we want that, we want that, we want that. No shuffling. Keep the blue Elemental Blast open. We actually might be in this. So we have a counter spell. Draw next turn. So I'm happy to let this resolve because I don't want it to die a Pyroblast, but I'd rather blue Elemental Blast it and then counter the Pyro. I think that's a lot better. He does get access to Apostle's Blessing as an out, but again, I think that's worth playing on the Pyro. Because if he does, which I'm assuming he's got a Pyro. Yeah. It's a shame, but. As if. Not my prayer in there. Definitely don't want that. How dead am I gonna be? Probably not. I could be wrong, but Archaeomancer is actually quite nice. Evoke's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So basically, I can have Archaeomancer with blue Elemental Blast open. It's fine. Like, I might be dead here. It's very, very likely. With 5 cards in hand. 5 cards in hand is what? 3 non-pump spells and a TBR. One. Bolt me, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are Archaeomancer now. We are Archaeomancer of Beb. And then we Beb this now while he's tapped out. Then we have Ephemerate. And then that should, depending on Festival Crash, it's fine. And end of turn Ephemerate. If he has a Bolt, that's also fine. He doesn't. Go. Draw. Just gonna kill this. Do I want a Mole Drifter? Probably fine. Late to dinner a Mole Drifter. Gives me a food token as well, which is nice. That's the pressure. Chop. Maybe that was a mistake, but don't think I want to know. Oh, nice. It's like 2 lightning bolts as well, which is nice. Yeah. 2 cards. So we ephemerate this in response. If he decides to bolt it. Yeah, cool. Oh dear. Again, I don't think the Holy Lights are that good. Obviously the Kiln Fiends are 1-2, so it's like the closest to being, but again, you need Holy Light and Gut Shot, and I just don't think it's worth it. I just think trying to loop Bebs and Archaeomancers is probably our best bet. This is slow, but I am going to keep this. I'll do this if I do find a. Again, these are fine, but I don't know if I want to be, especially with a turn. Right, he's on 3 cards, so I think I'm maybe happy to keep this. Top the Mole Drifter, and then I'm just going to play this. Like I could be dead, but doubt it. Jesus. Very creature heavy hand. So, I'll lead on Preodem. Oh, top this. Last week, I don't think he's got anything. Oh, it was. I thought he was F6. This might end badly. Nice. A reason to run Pyroblast over Red Elemental Blast in that scenario. Nice. 1 card in hand. So I'll probably Blue Elemental Blast this. Nice. I'm happy to just evoke a Muldrifter here, and then late to dinner it. I can also Archaeomancer Babe. Sure. Hey. Jesus. Okay. So I think I'm gonna Archaeomancer. Blow Mental Blast. I'm just gonna blow Mental Blast to Kiln Feed now. He's only got one card in hand. I am gonna block the Festival Crasher if he does have something. I've got late to dinner. Chop. Double Festival Crasher. Cool. Oh. Just gonna blow Elemental Blast this now. Then I'm gonna Ponder. So yeah, we should have this game locked up basically. Whenever he plays, if he has a creature but can't spell it yet. Don't know what's up with him, but there we go. Unfortunately, he did mulligan at 5. But yeah, I do think that deck is pretty strong, especially against this. He obviously did have a weak draw, and we did end up blowing Mental Blast looping. So at least we started to get a game on the board. I will see you guys for round 4. Hi guys, welcome back to round 4. So we're against Ikitaro. I have no idea what he would be playing, so in the blind I think I'd definitely keep this hand. It definitely seems fine. We need to hit a couple more land drops, but I do think it's fine. Interesting. I think I want to lead on Island. I do want the Evolve Mods at white, but I don't know if I want to leave up Counterspell on 2 or play Angelic Renewal. So blue, black, potentially blue, black control. So then around Prohibit here, I guess. I think that's fine. I think if I'm going off the assumption that he is blue-black control, so can't counterspell here. So I'm happy for this to resolve. Blue-black. Okay. With Ninja, right? Okay. And Thought Scholar, interesting. That is nice, but I'm just going to keep playing lands. I'm going to hold up Counterspell now, And I'm going to play my Evolve Wilds, just keep playing my land drops, and I'm going to try and Mull Drifter while holding up Counter Magic. Never mind, I'm just going to play it next turn. I didn't want the game to be about that. So we are going to play this first. Yep. So now we have to pop this against black, but again it's probably fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Terramorphic, get the planes, discard one. Probably the planes. Actually, probably the Dawnbringer. The Dawnbringer doesn't really add anything. You've probably got a Gurmag Angler, which is fine. Like, I can't really do anything about it. Like, interacting in the graveyard's not really going to do much. Got no real enchantments. Playing blue-black. As expected. Get the second white. Counterspell? No. Really? In the counterspell. Bottom this. Bottom this. What a draw. Ready? Holding up counterspell. Interesting. Cool. Only got 3 cards left in hand, which is nice. They do tend to run some form of, so he's probably going to brainstorm in Ash Barrens. They do tend to run some form of Suffocating Fumes, which is fine. Just need to be wary of it. Not just go all in on the soul. It's fine. I'm assuming bottoms. Well, bottom. Squires 2, put 2 guys on the bottom. There's definitely the 1. Cool. Triple Ephemera makes me want to. Can't get a third planes, which is a bit awkward, but. This is fine. I guess we ephemerate this now. Most chance it untaps. Is your last card another snuff out? No. Cool. I do lose an ephemera, it does fizzle, which is fine. But it also means this can block. That's fine. So can't attack. Goes 2 cards. Okay. 1 open. Interesting. I can't attack with this, which is fine. Four, 5, 6. Play land 7. Hmm. 3, 4, 5. I think I just go ponder. I think I keep that. Just keeping another soul's probably nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Evoke this. Just get an army of birds in play really. Like it's not great because they do run. Sometimes they do run fumes main, but it just gives me the best chance to take the monarch next turn. And remove ninja value as well. It's just so important. Again, I think I'm fine with this. I just think I quad block with the birds. This plays around 1 removal spell. Like Suffocating Fumes is still a card, but I don't really think I care that much. He still only gets the 1. Yeah. So effectively, what can happen here is I just ephemerate the soul, make more birds, attack for 3, take the monarch, and then I have 3 a soul, 2 birds, and a mole drifter to protect the monarch from the spell stuff sprite. Yeah, there's nothing really. I think that was a pretty easy one there when he decided to fight over it. So yeah, 2 whole lights, 2 gut shots. Obviously he's not playing blue-red, so that's pretty... So Renewal is a lot better than Ephemerate in the cast down matchups. So they do sometimes bring in a Null Spell Bomb. So I think we keep 3 Ephemerates. So exile cards in graveyard isn't really that relevant that I can think of. They do sometimes run chainers, but that's not really a thing. I think that's fine. Cut a late to dinner because obviously they do run some graveyard hate, sometimes relic, sometimes spellbomb. So you don't want to rely on it too heavily. Dawnbringer doesn't really have many targets. You're basically using it to exile cards from the bin and also Stonewall and Augurs if they're running it. And then the Ephemerate is worse than the Renewal because they're playing cast down. So. Interesting to see that this deck is still popping up. Which is fine. I don't really like playing an early Sentinels because as you see in that game, it's basically the way to lose the game. Just early Monarch, no real way to protect it. But I do think, however, this hand is a keep because we can turn 1 Preordain in a Preordain Chancery, which I think is fine. Based on this hand as well, with how slow it is, getting an early ninja down would be quite good for him. So 1, 2, 3. I do want this land, and I do kind of want this Ephemerate, but I feel like I can't keep them on top. I do need to. I'm going off the assumption that he's basically got an early ninja, because there's nothing really I can do here. Yeah. So I'm just basically going to try and dig as fast as I can to try and find a journey. Yep. Oh dear. So yeah, gonna do the exact same. Try and find a journey. Nope. Let's replay this. This is gonna get awkward. So yeah, this isn't really good. Obviously didn't draw too well off the preordains. I'm now at the point where I need to basic land cycle these Ash Barons, but I don't want to put the bottom 4 cards on yet. I want to find that journey with the counterspell open, but he's just getting fed cards off this ninja. Huh. I guess we commit to a Muldrifter. He's probably going to counterspell, to be fair. No? Okay. That makes me think he's only really got one counterspell. Last breath's a good draw. And we can basically get rid of one of these Chanceries, I think. So then we have a Last Breath. Excuse me. A Last Breath into with a counterspell up, which is quite nice. Send for 4 here. Goes to 8 cards. The Ice Stone's actually not the worst either. It's quite good, I think. Means he's less likely to be a double spell here. He could have a counter spell. We also could have a fairy here. Has he got the dispel? The spell pierce, sure. Nope. Huh. Still got a lot of cards in hand. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'm now at the point where I can't really try and find a journey. I'm just going to die to these fairies. So then maybe I try and hard cast a soul here. Or soul ephemera, sorry. Has he got another ninja for this? No. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Basically, that he realised very early on that obviously an early ninja is what he needed to do. The matchup's not that great for early ninjas. This is obviously a mulligan. Can't cast half-heart spells. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I think this is a keep and we send back the ephemera in a ponder and ponder for lands. I think this is fine. It's not ideal. So this. Quite good. Means there's no sear into ninja, which is what we want. And then we can draw the counter spell. I shouldn't have played that land. In case I get a Tranquil Cove or an Evolver Mild. We do have the white, so we probably put the Evolver Milds, ponder them planes. Don't shuffle, draw the planes. Draw the ponder next turn. Basic land cycling for an island. And in a Preordain, I'll see ya. See ya. Okay. Nope. Wrong one. You put 2 cards on the bottom. Nice. So we start with a ponder. We don't want any of these, or do we? So we're going to play planes, and we're going to play Angelic Renewal if we keep these. So that means we want, if that's the case, we want the Ash Barrens and the planes. We want the, maybe we do want these, and then we try to, because if he ninjas next turn, I can then just soul. So then we go this, actually keep it on top. Because then he can't spell pierce. So if he plays a land and ninja, then I can just soul with Angelic Renewal and get an army of birds. It's fine. And if he doesn't, obviously I can just continue to play my land drops. Basic land cycle for island. We don't want the Evolve Milds. Play that. It means we can keep up. Counter spell, dispel. Oh, get him. That is nice. Nice that he's cycling that as well. Preordain's fine. One top, one bottom. Just swap. Sure. Still not. So with the way his hand is, I think it's fine to go for a soul here. I'd rather go for a soul than a Mold Drifter, because I can hard cast a Mold Drifter next turn. I think I'd go for a soul here. I have Dispel up. And he's got rid of the ones for Game Fumes. They usually only run 2, as far as I'm aware. And he also can't counter, because it's a swamp. You could have a cast down for this, which obviously is what it is. But Dangle, go. Nice that I managed to resolve that for him anyways. I think we just top and we play an angelic riddle. Means a kill spell doesn't kill this spellster. I'm happy to counter a spellster here. Spell bomb. Okay. Snuff out. Sure. You want it now? Sure. Nope. So you just get a send for 5. It's fine. Obviously choose no on the bird. I think I'll just go for a hard cast Muldrifter here. If it needs to be a counter spell, which is fine. I do have a soul. Brainstorm. Interesting. Interesting why brainstorm in response, because obviously can't counter it. Holy Light's a nice pickup there. Not gonna block. Not gonna attack, sorry. Hold it back. Snuff out this. I'm going to trigger this. Obviously just need cards at this point. That is fine by me. Ephemerate. Maybe should have played around having that. Double snuff out. Sure. The journey is also a nice pickup as well. Means I can finally journey this Gurmag Angler. He's however on 6. I think I go for a journey here. Because for us it has to be a counter spell. Yeah. I'm happy to go for this here. I think he does have a spell story. Sure. Nope. It's gone. Again, he's on 6. So I think I pass turn, hold these 2 back, and I take 5. Or do I take 5? Probably not, because a ninja is pretty bad. So he's played 1, 2 counter spells. It's a nice draw. Journey here. He's probably going to try and spell stutter. Nope. I think we Evoke one soul. Again, it has to be a counterspell, which he most likely would have played on the journey. I'm fine getting 2 birds and leaving it at that. Happy to attack for 1. Sure, you've got it. If he has a ninja and the 2 cards, then I can Last Breath. The ninja after, he obviously only draws 1. Go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'm just going to tap out here for a soul. Nice. Cast down, sure. Sure. Put 2 cards on the bottom. He has 1 card in hand. So I think I'm just gonna do that. He'd have 6 and just get in. I'm not gonna play this land. I don't feel there's a need to. Ninja, sure. Put it in. Bottom. With 1 card in hand, going to 2. I think I just attack and go for lethal next turn. Sure. Put 2 cards on the bottom. Pre-order. Sure. 1 card on top, 1 card on bottom. Okay. Attacks for 2. Don't know how much it's worth shuffling here twice. Cast down a bird. Sure. Get attack for 1. Pass turn. Hold him any the counter magic for his flyer. Or a kill spell, I guess. The Last Breath is obviously pretty awkward for removing a ninja. Augur. Sure. Thought Scholar. Sure. Well, I think that was not bad. It was a bit unfortunate, obviously, with the Last Breath, but you know, here we are, and it was fine. 2-2. Let's see if we can get the 3-2. I'll see you guys in round 5. Alright, guys, we're back for the last round. So we are against Squirtle, who we versed previously. And he was on the mono red Kiln Fiend deck. So I'm gonna go off the assumption that he's also still playing it, but I do think this hand is pretty good in general. We have Counterspell up on 2. It looks like he's still playing it. Yep. Um, 5 cards in hand. So I think I'm just going to basically hold up Counterspell. And if he doesn't go for lethal, then Ash Barrens. Reckless Impulse. Unless he's running a 1 of Assault Strobe. This doesn't kill me, I think, so I think I just... So Alarm for next turn and a Lava Dart. Yep. Ow. 7. I did forget to Ash Barrens. I don't think it matters too much. Oh dear. 4 cards in hand, 1 for each spell, so that's 4 free damage there. Huh. So, if I do this to gain 2, then play the island, hold up the spell. Maybe should have exiled this as well, but... Lightning Bolt, target that, sure. 4, 7. Oh dear. Kiln Fiend, sure. It's a good sign, I guess. Maybe not. 7, 9. Am I dead? 12, 13, down to 2. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, just sideboard pretty similar to last time. Just gotta hope to loop beds. I do have a journey. Obviously the plains is a bit awkward, but I still think I keep this. Plains into transfer into journey is not the worst. Especially he taps out on 2. I can then journey it. Yeah, I still think I get the transfer down. Festival Crasher, sure. I am just gonna shuffle this. Cool. Kiln Fiend, sure. Wonder. This is fine. 4 cards in hand. I think I just play an island, pass turn, hold up counterspell, and then look at Journey counterspell next turn if he doesn't go for anything. Lava Dark Face, sure. Teamer Battle Rage. Sure. It's probably gonna get pyroed. I think I'm dead. 7, 10, 19, 20. Well, that's a shame. Sure. I don't really know why he's doing that, but whatever. Yeah, he had the pyro. Maybe should have just went for this. But ayo. Well, there we go. It was not a bad league. Could have been worse, I guess. But again, the deck is so hated and aimed towards beating Affinity, with obviously all of this, that basically any non-Affinity matchup basically just gets harder. Not due to the deck's fault, just obviously you've lost so many sideboard slots. Like you have 8 dedicated sideboard slots here for Affinity, but never versed Affinity once. We never versed a Wildfire deck where these would even be considered. So I only boarded in these cards, and most of the matchups I only boarded in the Bebs. So as expected, not versed Affinity, which is very odd for a league. This is just unfortunate how it went. I think that match, the mono red deck is you're probably favoured. But again, I'm pretty happy with the deck. I think the deck's pretty well positioned at the moment, with Fair and Affinity being around. Fair's a bit less so at the moment, but Affinity's just so, there's so many, and I think it's a decent matchup games 2 and 3, with obviously all this sideboard here plus the 3 Bebs. That I do think it is a good matchup, but again, I don't think I would change it just based on that league. I think it is pretty well positioned. Just unfortunately we didn't verse any Affinity. If there is any, depending on obviously if you were to take this to your local game store, if there isn't much Affinity around, I can definitely see shaving some of this and aiming it more towards the aggro matchups. You know, Stonehorn Dignitary is very good there against a Stompy, etc. So yeah, I do think it's a pretty good matchup, pretty good deck, pretty well positioned at the moment. Just unfortunate league, but yeah, thanks for watching.